say what needs to be said. Mr. Pick Six back with another episode. Hall of Fame tight end, Shannon Sharpe. Big Aunt recently parted ways with FS1, Undisputed, and Skip Bayless. But since his departure, he has let it be known on several appearances that he plans to be back on football and will be back before the football season. But the football season is right around the corner. As of this recording, we got like 21 days or something like that. But the time has finally come. Reports is coming out that Shannon Sharpe will be debating Stephen A. Smith on First Take Mondays and Tuesdays during the NFL season. Or will he? You know, they're reporting that it's already signed, sealed, and delivered. What's going on? Things may not be what you think it is. Here's the problem. According to Stephen A. Smith, Shannon has not yet signed a contract to be on ESPN First Take. What is that all about? Stephen A. has expressed his desires for Shannon Sharpe and said he would be a great asset to the show. Everybody knows that, you know, two well-rounded guys that's all the way well-rounded, you know, going at it. And, you know, Shannon is, you know, a Hall of Fame tight end, so he needs his football expertise, you know, and during the season, that's when he does his thing the most, right? But on Stephen A.'s show, this is what he had to say about the situation. Those reports having Shannon Sharpe come into the First Take, I have a smile on my face. It's a beautiful smile on my face because we all know this is something that I want. He's something that I have declared because I respect Shannon. I like him. I think he'd be a tremendous asset to the show. My show, which is my job, First Take. My point is, it would be great to have him, but here's the issue. We don't have him yet. Sorry, Andrew Marchand of New York Post. It's a bit premature. Shannon Sharpe has yet signed on the dotted line to be a member of First Take. It has not yet happened. I'm still confident it happened. I still believe it will happen. I think it needs to happen. And I have no doubt that I'm going to exhaust every means available to make it happen. What is going on? He hasn't signed yet. The main character on the show, the head, one of the top guys, top shows at ESPN said he want this particular character on the show, and he has not yet signed. Is it the negotiations? Is it the logistics of the contract? What can it be? Because the time is coming up really quick, and you know, I know they got to be doing some production meetings or something to figure out how they're gonna get that going. So what's next? You know what I mean? But Shannon Sharpe was on one of the biggest platforms we know at FS1 Undisputed with Skip Bayless. You know, sometimes in life, you got to take one step backwards to take two steps forward. And that's what I feel like Shannon's doing, because he left, like I say, one of the biggest platforms. He's making good money and doing his thing. But, you know, sometimes your egos and things get in the way of situations, and people can't really get along as much as they were before, right? You know, Fox and Skip, they let their quarter horse go. That was the guy, man. He was making that show run. We know, Skip, you pioneered that situation, you know, and able to help those guys make a good living and stuff like that. But, you know, they brought him on and he helped raise that show standards, you know what I mean? But here's also a problem. Being that they giving the keys to Skip, and Skip is running the show, he's making all the decisions. He's kind of changing the format, right? Before it was just Shannon and Skip going at it every day, just Shannon and Skip. They knew each other. Now he's bringing a variety of different talents on. Like I said before, he's bringing Richard Sherman. They saying he's bringing Rachel Nichols, Keyshawn Johnson, Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? But that's the problem. That's the problem. Fox is not happy with Skip, but they're giving him the keys, right? So they're not happy. They're saying that this situation that Skip is creating is basically a copy of another network show. And this is what they had to say. This is it. This is literally copying exactly what ESPN is doing. And it will make a bad show worse. Rachel Nichols has never been a debater or even given an opinion. She's a great interviewer. So this is a classic miscast, said one TV talent who declined to be named. You know, this is Fox executives, and they don't want to be named. They just want to put it out there. Lil Wayne is Skip barbecue buddy. Sherman has potential. We all know that. We've seen Sherman. You know, he's a great debater. He already stepped to Skip before. And but Keyshawn just got laid off by ESPN and is looking for his next gig. This shows me they're having trouble finding major talent to work with Skip. Now, what issues is going on? Skip is a 71-year-old man. They giving him all the power. That's how it goes sometime in life. Sometimes people want it to be about them so much and they forget the big picture, the money, the success. That's what it's about. Success, money, being happy. Yeah, it's my show. I got the rules. I can set the rules, but God, dog, your ego is kind of getting in the way of things. And now, we got to see how this show going to do. Yeah, we think it would be okay and do good, but it's definitely going to be different. But Shannon, Big Aunt, we ready to see you on TV. But I guess the lesson for this is, right? When you create a situation, good or bad, don't never take it for granted. And that's what I think has happened. This situation was a good situation was created by Skip, a good situation, and now he's taking it for granted, which I mean taking it for granted. He let his quarter horse go, which was Shannon Sharpe, and now they're scrambling, having trouble, finding talents to replace Shannon to be on the show with Skip. You had the perfect show. You had the perfect format. I mean, y'all was amazing together, and now you got to rebuild it, man. So, we waiting to see, how this Undisputed gonna play out, but we know Big Aunt Shannon, we rooting for you. We can't wait to see you. So shout out to Big Aunt Shannon Sharpe.